Welcome to a compelling exploration of the unfolding political drama in India, centering around Mahua Moitra, a prominent member of parliament. From her banking career to a resounding victory in the 2019 elections, Ms. Moitra's journey has taken an unexpected turn, marked by allegations of bribery and a complex controversy involving the influential Adani Group. In this YouTube video, we delve into the intricate details of Ms. Moitra's political evolution, the accusations against her, and the broader implications of the Adani controversy. Join us as we navigate through the twists and turns of this unfolding narrative, analyzing the nuances and reactions from various political quarters. Stay tuned for a comprehensive exploration of how this saga could reshape not only Ms. Moitra's political trajectory but also the broader political landscape in India. Before joining the Trinamool Congress, TMC, in 2010, Ms. Moitra already had a successful career as a banker. However, she made a remarkable shift into politics, where she decided to focus her energy on the state level, engaging with grassroots voters and addressing their concerns. This strategy allowed her to build strong connections within her constituency and develop a deep understanding of the issues that affected the people she represented. In the parliamentary election of 2019, Ms. Moitra took the bold step of running from the Krishnanagar constituency in West Bengal. This decision provided her with an opportunity to represent a significant number of voters who were living below the poverty line, which is an essential measure of individual or family living conditions. It was a challenging task, but Ms. Moitra's dedication and tireless efforts paid off, as she emerged victorious in the election, securing a majority of 60,000 votes. Despite her impressive achievement, it was Ms. Moitra's maiden speech in Parliament that truly captured the nation's attention. In this eloquent and impassioned address, she boldly argued that India was experiencing signs of fascism under the governance of the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. The speech quickly gained traction on various social media platforms, eliciting a wide range of reactions from the public. Supporters of Ms. Moitra praised her for her honesty, courage, and candor in speaking out about what she perceived as a growing threat. They commended her for raising awareness about the potential erosion of democratic values and warning against the dangers of an authoritarian regime. Many people resonated with her words and felt validated by her willingness to challenge the status quo. However, not everyone viewed her speech in the same light. Critics accused her of fearmongering and inciting unnecessary panic among the public. Some labeled her claims as exaggerated and politically motivated, arguing that such strong and provocative language only served to deepen divisions in an already polarized society. These critics believed that her speech lacked nuance and failed to acknowledge the progress made by the ruling party. Overall, Ms. Moitra's journey from banking to politics has been an intriguing one. Her commitment to grassroots politics and her ability to connect with her constituents have proven to be crucial factors in her success. While her maiden parliamentary speech brought both admiration and backlash, it undeniably sparked an important conversation about the state of democracy in India. It remains to be seen how her career will unfold and how her ideas will shape the political landscape in the years to come. Since her election to Parliament in 2019, Mahua Moitra has risen to prominence within the ranks of the Trinamool Congress, TMC, capturing attention as a visible and influential member of the party. The TMC, led by the formidable Mamata Banerjee, already boasts a strong female presence, with Banerjee herself serving as a powerful leader. Currently, the TMC is part of an opposition alliance that aims to challenge the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in the upcoming national elections scheduled for next year. In 2021, Ms. Banerjee publicly rebuked Ms. Moitra for engaging in internal party conflict, shedding light on the tension and infighting that sometimes plagues the TMC. This scolding displayed both Banerjee's firm leadership style and her desire for party unity in the face of a challenging political landscape. As a result, political observers are closely monitoring Banerjee's response to the ongoing controversy surrounding Moitra, curious to see how the TMC leader will navigate the situation and maintain party cohesiveness. Banerjee's reaction to the present strife holds significant importance, given her status as a prominent figure within the TMC and an influential voice in Indian politics. Her response to the controversy involving Moitra will undoubtedly carry consequences for the party's internal dynamics and its broader position within the opposition alliance. As the fiery speaker and charismatic leader that she is, Banerjee's actions and statements have the potential to shape public perception of the TMC's stance on matters of party discipline and cohesion, while also potentially impacting the party's prospects in the upcoming elections. With all eyes on her, Banerjee must carefully navigate this turbulent period within the TMC, balancing the need for maintaining internal harmony with the demands of a competitive and high-stakes political environment. How she manages this delicate situation will not only test her leadership abilities but also have implications for the TMC's future trajectory and its ability to mount a formidable challenge against the ruling BJP. A prominent Indian Member of Parliament, MP, known for his strong opposition to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ruling Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, finds himself entangled in a controversy surrounding allegations of misconduct within the parliament. Nishikant Dubey, a BJP lawmaker, has accused Mahua Moitra, an MP representing the opposition Trinamool Congress Party, TMC, of engaging in questionable behavior by supposedly soliciting bribes in return for asking specific questions in Parliament. It has been suggested that Ms. Moitra directed these inquiries towards the Adani Group, a powerful business conglomerate owned by Gautam Adani, one of Asia's wealthiest individuals. The accusations made by Mr. Dubey imply that Ms. Moitra accepted lavish gifts and cash from a businessman in exchange for her actions. However, it is important to note that Ms. Moitra has strongly denied these allegations and vocally expressed her willingness to face any investigation into the matter. In response to the charges, a parliamentary ethics committee commenced hearings on Thursday. It should be noted, though, that even if the committee were to find fault with Ms. Moitra, it lacks the authority to administer any punishment, as it is devoid of executive powers. In such a scenario, the committee's recommendation would need to be put forth before the entire House for further consideration. Ultimately, it is up to the members of Parliament to decide whether to accept or reject the committee's findings. The potential consequences for Ms. Moitra remain uncertain. If she were to face expulsion from Parliament, she would have the right to challenge this decision in court. It is worth mentioning that the process is subject to legal scrutiny and any final verdict may not come swiftly or easily. Such cases often involve a complex interplay of political dynamics and legal processes. Consequently, the outcome of this particular situation will undoubtedly be closely followed by political observers and citizens alike, as it carries implications for the credibility and integrity of parliamentarians and the larger democratic framework. In January, there was a significant focus on the financial activities of the Adani Group, as they came under intense scrutiny. This came about after Hindenburg Research, a well-known U.S. firm specializing in short selling, released a report that accused the conglomerate of being involved in various dubious practices such as stock manipulation and accounting fraud spanned over several decades. The allegations against the Adani Group were described as brazen in nature. As expected, the Adani Group swiftly denied all the accusations leveled against them, categorizing the report as a deliberate attempt to defame their reputation. They strongly condemned the allegations, referring to them as both baseless and malicious, asserting that they have always adhered to ethical business practices. Subsequently, a number of individuals, including Ms. Moitra and several opposition lawmakers, voiced their concerns and called for the government to initiate a thorough investigation into the allegations surrounding the Adani Group. This gave rise to heightened public interest and further elevated the significance of the situation. Taking cognizance of the seriousness of the matter, India's market watchdog, the Securities and Exchange Board of India, Sebi, promptly initiated an investigation into the allegations against the conglomerate. Now, they are diligently examining the claims made by the report to establish if any wrongdoing has occurred. The outcome of Sebi's investigation will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications, as it will shed light on the veracity of the accusations made against the Adani Group. On October 15, an interesting development unfolded when Mr. Dubey, a concerned individual, penned a letter to the Speaker of the lower house of Parliament. This correspondence aimed to bring attention to a matter of great importance based on information received from an advocate named Jai Anant Dehadrai. Interestingly, Mr. Dubey alleged that Mr. Dehadrai, who has been described by Ms. Moitra as a jilted ex, had shared what he believed to be irrefutable evidence of bribes exchanged between her and businessman Darshan Hiranandani. The motive behind this alleged exchange, according to Mr. Dubey, was to strategically target not only the esteemed Adani Group but also to cast aspersions on the character of Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India. It is worth noting that Mr. Adani has long been associated with his close proximity to Mr. Modi, giving rise to accusations by opposition politicians who claim that he has enjoyed unwarranted benefits due to their political ties. These allegations have consistently been refuted by both Mr. Adani and the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, emphasizing their denial of any improper conduct or misuse of influence. This situation carries significant implications, as it not only reflects the dynamics between politicians and businessmen, but also potentially raises questions concerning the transparency and fairness of political operations. The claims put forth by Mr. Dubey warrant a thorough investigation to determine the veracity of the alleged evidence and to shed light on any potential misconduct that may have transpired. As the letter makes its way to the Speaker of the lower house of Parliament, it remains to be seen how this particular case will be handled and what ramifications, if any, it will have on the individuals involved, as well as on the broader political climate in the country. In a recent turn of events, a dispute has arisen between Mr. Dubey and Ms. Moitra in the lower house of Parliament. Mr. Dubey alleges that a significant portion of the questions posed by Ms. Moitra, a member of Parliament, have been heavily focused on the Adani Group. Furthermore, he accuses her of accepting substantial bribes amounting to 20 million rupees, $240,542, £197,700, from Mr. Hiranandani, a prominent figure associated with the Adani Group. Ms. Moitra vehemently denies these allegations and has taken legal action by filing defamation cases against Mr. Dubey, Mr. Dihadri, and various news organizations in the Delhi High Court. It is worth noting that the Hiranandani Group, when approached for a comment, unequivocally denied any wrongdoing. Adding complexity to the situation, on the 20th of October, it was reported that Mr. Hiranandani submitted a sworn affidavit to the Parliament's Ethics Committee. In this affidavit, he modified his previous stance and claimed that Ms. Moitra had intentionally targeted Mr. Adani and his enterprises with the intention of seeking fame. The implications of these developments are significant, as they involve allegations of bribery, targeted questioning, and potential defamation. The result is a highly charged and contentious dispute that has captivated public attention. It remains to be seen how the legal proceedings will unfold and what consequences this case may have on the individuals involved, as well as the broader political landscape. In addition to the accusations leveled against Ms. Moitra, it was claimed that she had shared her parliamentary login credentials with the individual in question, enabling him to submit questions on her behalf when necessary. Soon after the alleged affidavit came to light, news agencies swiftly reported on its contents. However, Ms. Moitra released a press statement on X, formerly Twitter, casting doubt on the authenticity of the document. In her response, Ms. Moitra raised some critical points regarding the affidavit. She pointed out that it was written on plain white paper, lacking any official letterhead or notarization. This raised suspicions about its legitimacy and begged the question as to why an esteemed and educated businessman like Darshan Hiranandani would sign such an important document on such non-official paper. Ms. Moitra even posited a hypothetical scenario where he may have been coerced into signing it at gunpoint. Furthermore, Ms. Moitra drew attention to the fact that Darshan Hiranandani had not been summoned by the Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, which is India's top investigative agency, nor by the Ethics Committee or any other relevant investigative body. This raised doubts about to whom exactly Hiranandani had given this alleged affidavit. These remarks from Ms. Moitra served to chip away at the credibility of the document and called into question the motives and credibility of those who were attempting to use it against her. In response to the allegations made by Mr. Dubey, a spokesperson for the Adani Group wasted no time in asserting that Mr. Dihadri's complaint is evidence of a long-standing agenda to tarnish the reputation and interests of the Adani Group and its chairman, Gautam Adani, dating back to 2018. This counterclaim by the Adani Group raises further questions and adds complexity to the situation. Meanwhile, the Trinamool Congress, TMC, a prominent political party in West Bengal, has not yet taken a clear stance on the issue. Derek O'Brien, a TMC lawmaker, stated that the party's leadership will await the report from the ethics panel before making any kind of decisive decision about the matter. This cautious approach by the TMC showcases their commitment to gathering all relevant information and making an informed judgment. The controversy surrounding Ms. Moitra has garnered national attention due to her esteemed position as a significant political figure who has successfully resonated with both urban and rural voters in West Bengal. Supporters of Ms. Moitra argue that this entire controversy is nothing more than a calculated maneuver by the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, to undermine her popularity among voters, especially with the upcoming general elections in 2024. This perspective highlights the political motivation behind the allegations. On the other side, Federal Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw disagrees, asserting that the allegations against Ms. Moitra should be treated with utmost seriousness, as they carry significant weight. This statement underscores the gravity of the situation, adding a sense of urgency and importance to the ongoing investigation. Overall, the various statements and reactions from different parties involved in this controversy cast a complex web of intrigue. As the investigation unfolds, it remains to be seen how the allegations will be substantiated and which direction the political landscape will shift as a result. The outcome of this case will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications, not only for Ms. Moitra's political career but also for the larger political dynamics in West Bengal and the country at large. In conclusion, the saga surrounding Mahua Moitra has offered a glimpse into the complex dynamics of Indian politics. From her roots in banking to the heights of parliamentary success, Ms. Moitra's journey has been nothing short of intriguing. The allegations of bribery and the involvement of the Adani Group have added layers of complexity, sparking debates and discussions across the nation. As we reflect on the various perspectives, it's clear that this controversy is not merely a personal or political matter, it's a reflection of the larger issues at play in India's democratic landscape. The twists and turns of this narrative have underscored the challenges faced by politicians, the scrutiny of influential conglomerates, and the delicate balance between transparency and political maneuvering. As the investigation unfolds and the truth gradually emerges, the repercussions of this episode will undoubtedly reverberate in the corridors of power. The outcomes will not only shape Mahua Moitra's political future but will also contribute to the broader discourse on accountability, ethics, and the interplay between business and politics. We invite you to continue following this unfolding story, as its impact extends far beyond the individuals involved, influencing the very fabric of Indian politics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful updates on the dynamic landscape of global affairs. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the intricate tapestry of politics in India.